Well, hello, pandas and other scrap enthusiasts. The keen-eyed among you noticed the triumphant return of a much beloved character to the channel in the last video, and that would be the truck. The truck is back in action and working really hard. Holy cow, she had the entire summer off and things have piled up, so it is time. It is high time to clear out a lot of junk that has been stacking up. We'll talk more about the truck in a bit here, but right now I want to focus on what this video is all about, which is really clearing out big old piles of scrap. Now there's a lot of work to do, but first, before we get right into that, there are a few visits, a few errands, a couple things we need to take care of. Come on.
Sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, don't slam it.
No, God.
But that looks pretty good. Oh my God.
Wow. Well done, little truck.
Mint. Well, there we are, folks. She's barely been back on the road a week, and we've got a proper squad. And we got a bunch of other goodies in there as well. I am going to unload those because they are asking for a little bit of extra attention. But these big ones here, whew, that's a lot of weight. You're probably thinking the same thing I am. Those would be amazing to sell. Because these are floor pallet scales, you know, the kinds that scrap yards will weigh your stuff on. They're definitely valuable. I've checked online. The cheap one is like $800, and if you want a good one, you're in a couple $1,000s, and these are probably the good ones. Unfortunately, this is the same scenario with the big giant mixing thing, and that is I don't have a forklift, and that is what's required to move these things. So I need this truck. I can't just have these things sitting in there for however long it's going to take to sell them. Plus, they don't actually work. They are battery powered, and that's why they've been scrapped, is because the owner, the place that I got them from, attempted to replace the battery and found that the battery was no longer available. So it certainly could be fixed. A person could adapt a different battery or put a little transformer wall plug kind of a situation in. It would not be that hard. But it would take extra work, and that would make it a lot more difficult to sell. So unfortunately, these are going to the scrapyard because that's the only option that's feasibly available to me.
Beautiful.
Surgical. Alright, now the rest of this we can just toss because that was too dirty to go in as prepared, even though it was nice and thick. Alright, roughly 1,000 pounds in steel. That was a quick $110. Big shout out to, I don't think he wants to be named. Thanks, friendo. I'm losing my voice. I don't know what's up with that. It'll be back, I'm sure. Yeah, we already added more. But here's a side quest. Someone not too far away has a big pile of scrap metal that's been sitting and waiting for me. They said there's more in the yard too. But for now, we're gonna grab what is here, load that up, because we gotta get this stuff out, and we might as well make the most of the trip. Wait a second. Forgiven for thinking those ones were aluminum, but they're not. It's chopped. I see what's going on here. There, see? Those are copper fins from a radiator. This guy also does scrap metal and just doesn't bring in the steel. Well, I had a peek over the fence there, and I'm not going to show anybody else's yard, but there's quite a bit of steel in there. I don't mind being a local micro scrapper steel guy. Alright, cool. Should leave him a note. Tell him whenever he's got the rest of it, we will come by. Or, if he wants us to come by and clear out the rest of it with his, give him a hand with it all. I don't mind at all. For now, though, there we go. That's a better looking haul. A couple big pieces from the house. Might as well make it worth it. Doesn't pay nearly as well as the non-ferrous, but it's pretty fun to just unload a whole truckload of mixed steel. Alrighty, there's that. Cheeky little $57. Not the biggest heap of steel, but every bit helps, and more importantly, we're making space. But we have a lot more space to make. There is plenty of stuff. So this is the part that that I was really focused on in this video. So we're gonna be a little more chill. We're gonna spend a little time here cleaning stuff up, maximizing its value, and then hopefully we will have a big old pile of stuff to bring in. It's been piling up, and well, we're gonna start with aluminum. Alright, let's try one of these out. Maybe we can clean this off and maybe we can't. Alright, yeah, not so bad. Nice piece of clean cast aluminum. And in there we have nice big bolt. That'll go in as prepared. Some real big clasps. That one's gonna be tricksy. Got the perfect tool for that though. And I guess we'll start with removing that, because I want nothing to do with that. Aluminium. grip returns. All right, sweet. Cast aluminum. And I got to do a second one real quick. A couple of them still need a bit of cleaning, so I'm going to separate those as I go. So yeah, the truck. That was a saga that ended up costing, well, I mean, these things always scope creep, I believe it's called. You know, it gets a little out of... We went a little over budget, and that is... something I'm going to cover. We will do a truck update video where I outline all of the details of everything that came up and had to go into it and the costs of everything, but I want to do that as an all-in-one with the sale, the scrapping, and whatever happens with the parts donor truck. So I want that all together. So that one will be coming up, but it's going to take a little time, obviously, because I still need to sell that stupid thing. And while we're on the subject, I'd just like to say a huge, heartfelt thank you so much for all of you who stepped up and threw something into the tip jar to help out with that. It has been a... we definitely went over budget, and it was a bit of a struggle at times, but more of you than I would have expected took it on yourselves to throw a little bit into the pot to help with the whole thing, and it really made a big difference. I don't know how much more I can really... What more is there to say? Thank you. You didn't have to, but you did, and I really, really appreciated it. It made the whole thing quite a bit smoother than it... Yeah, we we got there. We didn't miss a week. We had a great summer, and it's thanks to you. I don't even remember where I get this stuff. Now I guess the question is, do I even want to bother? These pieces, I do not think these are worth it. Oh well, that one is dead simple. Clean. These ones are clean. And these ones are pretty close. They've just got some end caps on them, which actually are aluminum, but the screws holding them in would not be. Here's something I've never tried before, but it looks like a good idea. Hopefully it'll stop falling down. I've been looking forward to these. Hopefully this blade will still, this blade's getting kind of gummed up with aluminum, so hopefully it'll still work. Not quite. See if this is any easier. forgot about this barbecue we had stashed. But now it's time to get right into it. This is what's been piling up. This is what I need to deal with. So we're just going to start pulling stuff off. Might as well start with this. And one of these. Come on. Hiya. Okay, we'll get into that in a sec. This looks... well. Just going to break this down into a pile of stuff. That was a lot of work for one piece of extruded aluminum. Steel. That's all steel. The rest of that is trash. Not you. These I picked up a little while ago. And I was really, really hoping I could sell them and make at least a little bit of money. But unfortunately, they're pretty much all garbage. Because, yeah, the wires are frayed, the thingies don't thingy anymore. So... trust me, I wish it wasn't true, but it is. Only one of them has a tip, and it's really messed up. So, decent heap of wire out of it, though. What is in these? They're pretty old, so they're gonna have a transformer. Oh. What in the heck? That is the weirdest looking transformer I've ever seen. At least that's copper. We got a decent little collection of copper windings out of those, so that was nice. Next piece. A lot of this is just wire piled up. So not really, yeah. Turning through those. What were these again? Feels like it's been forever since I saw these. I definitely clipped all of the... oh! I was wondering where these went. Have needed to do this. Yeah, just go through and sort all of this out. I have mixed feelings about these piles of unsorted junk. Because on the one hand, it's nice to just take care of everything as soon as you get it home, but on the other hand, it's kind of fun to go through it all and make a video. So, that's the stuff that definitely needs to be stripped, so we'll make a pile of that. With a piece of cast aluminum. Oh. The rest of that's really just junk. Those look fine. Gonna pull the most obvious wires that are in my way, and then we're gonna take these over to the bench. Unfortunately, this black one is coaxial. Still want to fix this. All right. Oh. No idea what that is. Come on. Brass. Aluminum. That is stainless. Brass. That was brass. That's actually kind of cool. Kind of cool in a, geez, everything made out of brass just makes me want to keep it sort of way. Well, these pieces, copper tubes, another one of these. These ones are fun. I do like these. I don't think they have a lot of copper in them. But I kind of just enjoy doing them. How could you not love that? Okay. Keep trying to make sense of things. These are all potential brass. Okay, I might actually need these. I don't know. I need to. My toilet seat's broken. So we're gonna stash those for. Okay. I have a key collection. Don't worry about it. These are lithium batteries. I don't get anything for those. More on the brass side of things, more on the cutting side of things. What is this? Oh. I remember those. Then we'll make a pile of stuff that's obviously brass. Obviously brass. We got motors. This one doesn't look worth tearing apart. We're putting it in the sell as motors pile. I don't know what this is. Steel out of here. So this thing here, I was confused about, but I think it had a marking on it. Yeah. For upper sash, Caldwell sash balance. It's a weird thing. I'm not too worried about it. So I guess this was some kind of a scale, which is weird to me because brass would stretch a little. Ah. What cool construction. Oh, it's got a little plate. Goofy, but I'm going to go ahead and save this, and I might use it to mount something someday. Because I think it's neat. And this piece, I'm less enthusiastic about that. This I'll keep. Oh, wait, no, that's just steel. Okay, so we got a bit of a spring in here. Bunch of steel and a little bit of brass. Now I'm curious about this one. It's kind of strange. It doesn't look very coppery, right? This one's copper, but that's like barely anything. There's like a tiny hint of a copper color. Yeah, oh well. Number 2. I'm just going to do a bit of a speed round on these. Well, that stuff smells awful. My favorite. Alright, that leaves this piece. Little chunky bits of aluminum. It's all riveted together, and I don't really care that much. Dirty aluminum is fine. 2 faucets. Shouldn't take too long. And this one, which I'm actually interested in. So this is some kind of a flasher relay. Some of the most interesting colored copper windings yet, but alright. Seems fine. Pardon me while I motor through these, or try to. Usually they just unscrew like that. Alright. More brass. Alright, so now I'm feeling pretty alright with where we're sitting. That pile didn't take that long after all. But my friend gave me a handful of stuff, including this here. This is basically shielded BX cable. Well, I want to see if the Stripmeister can handle it. I'm not going to try and cut through the aluminum. That's just... Even if this little device could handle that, I don't really want to own a wire stripping machine with blades that have chopped through frickin' couple, like 100 feet of aluminum. Well, that was annoying, but it's probably super worth doing, so I'm probably gonna do the rest of it. I am melting that thing. Alright, we need to hook up something with a little more torque than that. Alright. Well, we got through half of it. That'll be fun. I can get an immediate example of the price difference between the one and the other. So, you know, glass half full, right? Now, piling up stainless steel back here. Ah, come on. Sometimes I can get these clean and sometimes I can't. It's not so bad. How about this one? Oh yeah. It's so nice. It's been a long time, right? My hope, my goal, my dream would be to sweep the floor of this place. Sweeping the floor, that's like an extended goal. The primary goal would simply be to get my flat workspaces back. And then I've got some more stainless back there. Not that much. So, here, a bunch of these, which I prefer to strip, but I also have a video in mind real soon for these. So, keep those on hand. Thought about selling it, but there's just too many holes in it. I'd end up having to chop it real short. I could use it, but it'd be difficult to sell with like 8 different duct tape bands around it. Oh right, got these other pieces too. These came off of those scales, and they're all stainless steel bodies. So, let's get them sorted out. I'm already fairly certain these are going to be going in as dirty stainless. It really just depends on how much of this is regular steel. For me, it's going to come down to this. Okay, that comes off super easy. This thing smells kind of bad. Alright, that does. Almost forgot about these. Okay, clean. Alright, I did it. I took the time to clean them all, but if they still give me dirty, because there are a lot of stickers on there, I'm gonna feel real stupid. There's also a little battery inside one of them. Let me take a look. Okay, that wasn't worth it at all. Alright, and this one, the motor is really loud and burnt out, so we're just gonna call it scrap. I was hoping to get a little more value out of it, but it's just not gonna happen this time. Motor, wire, steel. Unfortunately, I'm not going to have time to do motors today, but those are kind of piling up, so I need to do a motor day soon. And since I've already got a bunch of this BX cable, might as well grab the little scraps that's left. The dirty aluminium. Alright, that looks pretty good. We're going to haul that away. Now, I chose not to bring copper and brass this time because that's just going to be a bunch more. The bins aren't full yet, and I want to do that all at once with all the motors and everything. It's okay. They're not taking up more space. The point was to clear out some space so I can actually move around in there, and the bins that those things are in are not going to take up less space because they're empty. So this is the stuff. This is a priority. another successful run. Now, obviously, the garage isn't clean. I still have a bunch more stuff to sort through here. These are kind of just collections of junk that I ended up inheriting over the course of whatever. I'm going to sort through these. There's a bunch of stuff that is definitely going in as prepared, and a bunch of other stuff that is just mixed tin shred. But these have actually been incredibly useful over the last little while. Because my nut and bolt collection, my hardware collection, has been sort of I haven't made much of an effort to make sure I've got all the stuff I need for various projects that might come up, and having these around was actually massive. So I'm going to go through and try and make more of an effort to actually keep the really useful stuff around. Hopefully not too much, but it is what it is. I know there's a few treasures, little pieces of copper and aluminum and brass in here as well. Interesting. So, I'll put this up on the screen. We did pretty good. $374.50. I don't think there's too many details worth talking about, but they did give me clean stainless for all the stainless, which was nice. However, that BX cable, it wasn't the greatest, actually. It looked like it only had 2 strands inside, and they weren't even solid core. They were stranded, so they would have been number 2 even if I had completely stripped it out, which was nice. I did end up getting full BX price for the stuff that I stripped, though, so $1.50 as opposed to $2. Pretty big difference. Probably not going to keep these giant nails. The garage, it is not what I'd call clean. I got a lot of stuff to clean up and list, and that's going to be my focus, is just getting this stuff, finishing up the truck saga for sure. And I'm looking forward to having a full proper update to share with everybody. Thank you again for all of the help. And even to the people who didn't throw some money in the tip jar for that express purpose, you're all helping by hanging out, keeping me company, and enjoying the adventures with me. The truck had had a lot of time off, so it's definitely time to get back to work. And I'm looking forward to sharing all of that with you as well. So thank you for joining me on this one. It's always a pleasure to have you here. I'll see you on the next one. Leave it better than you found it. Keep doing the thing.